we're watching IJECA round 8 at Sardegna C track layout. Right now we got Iggy in the lead, and behind him is Waze. He's 3 times behind. Then comes Kick. Iggy obviously leading the championship by some points. Can't remember how much, but Kick is his main title contender today. If we look down at the back of the grid, we have actually Florian racing today in the number 56. 8th is Hawkins, Matt, so he wanted me to call him. 7th we have Mitch. There was a car going slow, I think that's the high. What's happened to him? Steven, actually. Mitch is now actually challenging Callum. This is coming up, he's gonna dive it towards the inside. Great overtake, is he gonna pull it off? Yes he is. No, Callum's actually sticking it around the outside. Great fighting here between the two of them. As right now, Waze 610. It might be actually looking for a move here on Iggy. Not quite though. Using all the track space he can. Getting real close to that back end of Iggy. Mark is gonna be wide there. And Mitch has actually got now ahead of Callum Cripps. And that is Steven and Matthew going side by side for a brief moment. Right up behind them is ILRT Ghost. Florian, I should say. Looking ahead at the field, we have Waze now. It's got a 1.7 seconds to Iggy. I lost a lot of time on this lap. So they're heading out on the main straight. Just gonna check so that my mic. Yeah, great job. Now we're actually gonna see Kick. Waze now doesn't have the slipstream, so this is gonna be Kick looking for an overtake. This was turn 1. I don't think he's gonna pull this off though. It's a bit too far behind. If we look a bit back, we have that's Mitch and Callum going side by side now. Callum on the outside. He's gonna have the inside line now. You see, they're still going side by side. Ooh, there's close contact there. But Mitch runs a bit wide, and Callum that invites Callum back. But now Mitch is actually ahead, and he can now start to focus on chasing up Mark. As they go up the hill in towards the last corner, the hairpin. As Callum looks for it on the inside, he's on the inside. He pushes him, I think, a bit wide, and now heading up the straight. It's gonna go side by side out, coming down to turn 1. And Waze has left the room. He was in 2nd place. What's happened to Waze? No way. Oh way. Here we go then. Into turn 1. Mitch can't attack. Now Iggy has a gap of 3.4, and Kick is the one that's gonna be chasing him. This is for the championship today. Obviously this is the 2nd last round. So every point counts right now. So Marks goes wide, and Mitch and Callum goes and takes 3rd and 4th. That's Mark just making a mistake. We'll look at that if the game wants me to. Okay, no, the game's not gonna let me. Great. If we look at the front of the grid, we have Iggy, then Kick. 3rd is Mitch Oakley. Is 1 second. Is 1 second ahead of Callum. In 4th, then 5th is Mark. 6th Callum chasing down Mark. 7th Steven. 8th Florian. So that's the grid right now. As Waze obviously retired. We got a disconnection. Very unlucky from him. As we, the tight is actually the grid is pretty close down here at the back. Actually, we got a fight here between Hawkins, Steven, and Florian. Florian obviously haven't got too much running in this car. Iggy right now has a almost 4-second lead, 3.5 actually. Mitch comes across the line. Here comes Mark. Callum Crib. Oh, that's Hawkins looking on the inside of Callum. The two teammates here. Heading into turn one. Callum is going to stay on the racing line. Matt is going to look on the inside. He sends it down the inside. Great move by Matt, and he's going to cover him off on the exit. Great move by Matt, who's now up into 5th place. And we got Mitch chasing down Kick right now. Mark is staying put in 4th as he goes a bit wide there. Ooh, that's Callum going a bit wide too. Heading down the hill now. Callum is gonna probably have a look here. He's got the overspeed. He's gonna follow him through in towards the last corner. He sends it down the inside. It goes, and it's he's ahead. Yes, he parks it on the apex. What's happened to? What happened there? Gonna have to see that again. The game won't let me. Nice. Replay cameras doesn't apparently work, so we'll just have to go without that today. But we have actually Mark in the pit. He's now pitted early. Just have to check if my mic is working. Yes. We have Iggy in the lead. 4.2 is the gap to Kick. He's got a 8-second gap to Callum, and actually, as I see that now, Mitch has actually pitted as well. Yeah. So that's, I guess, Mitch has pitted. Steven, I don't think, no, he's not pitted. And Mark has pitted, so we have 2 people that has pitted. It's Mark and Mitch. So we're gonna look up the battle here. Callum is gonna go for it here, I think. Right behind his teammate. Heading into turn 1. Yeah, Tensa not quite gonna make it. As Florian is right up behind. It's a great camera shot, that. So we now have the 2 MRT boys going side by side. Hawkins been done, but Callum goes wide, and there's a contact there with the wall from Callum, and Florian is ahead. Oh wait, maybe it's in. No, Callum. Ooh, I can't watch replays. That's real annoying. But Callum anyway goes a bit wide and gets just goes into the wall, and now he has damage. Might actually have to pit now. Is he staying out? Yeah, he's staying out. He's following right up behind. Some damage to that rear right there was. That's gonna cost him a lot of time. Yes, Mitch has overtaken him. And here we have Florian looking to get a move on. Atansa seems to be working really well around this track, to be honest. Matt's not been feeling comfortable with his car all season. Maybe now he's actually getting a bit settled down with it, starting to find its limits. So they go up the hill now, heading into the hairpin. Florian doesn't go for it. So they head on towards the straight. We're gonna see a move here from Florian. He gets a better exit. It's gonna close up. Looking in the background, we also have Mitch and Callum now gaining time. So they go into turn 1. Looks like Matthew's gonna go to the inside. Florian's on the outside. Matthew breaks the later of them. Goes deep though. Doesn't touch the gravel. That's important. They go in towards the next couple of corners. Still not quite enough for Florian, but now it's the downhill section. He's gonna look for it. There was, if it would have been a bit dumb to put in a nose there, but now it's looking on the inside of Matt. He has his nose. He's gonna go around the outside now. Not quite though, as Mitch is right up behind, pushing him through the corner, and now that is Matt pitting. Actually, wanna pit now when he's in all this battling. Probably smart from him to pit. Those brakes are really hot. as they are smoking a lot there. Ooh, that's a lot of smoke coming from those brakes. See, he rejoins behind Mark in last place. He's gonna have better tires though than Mark. And as we look a bit further ahead, we have Kick 5 seconds behind Iggy. And Mitch Oakley, followed by Florian. He's doing a great job here. Ooh, Jesus, that was close from Florian. Got a bit late on the brakes and just almost took Mitch out, punted him into the corner. And that's Kick pitting. Kick is pitting. We'll see where he rejoins. Is he gonna be behind the boys? Here they come. They have the overspeed. Coming into turn 1. Mitch is ahead. That's crucial for Mitch actually. But I don't think he's pitted though. Or maybe he has. That's interesting. I think yeah, Mitch has actually pitted. So he's technically now in P2 ahead of Kick. And this is crucial for Iggy's championship. Iggy has to... Oh, there's a car going wide. I couldn't see who that was. Might have been Callum. Not sure. It looked like an MRT. But I think it might actually have been Florian, because he's lost a lot of time here to Callum. Oh, and Mark sends it on the inside. He's got the inside line though. Yeah, Mark is up into, that's gonna be 6th place, and Callum is pitting. Steven is also pitting. It's gonna be a pit stop battle here between the two of them. As they go, Iggy 17 seconds ahead of Mitch. Iggy hasn't pitted, obviously. As Kick is trying to get a move on here. He has to, obviously, because he needs to gain points, and he has to get the gap down, because Mitch can right now just hold him up, and he's doing a favor here for Iggy if he can just stay. Oh, Iggy is in the pit section now. This is gonna be interesting, because this is for the lead of this race. So we have Mitch now exiting the final corner. We're gonna see Iggy exiting the pits. He's 3 points. What's the gap? 3 seconds, 2.3 now. So there has been some gain time there, but Iggy still survives in the lead of this race. Mitch, so it's right now MRT 1-2. This is a great result for them as of right now. So we will take a look at the back of the grid. We have that's Callum looking. Oh, it's off track a bit. There's contact there from Callum and Mark, and he's gonna let him through again. That's great sport from Callum. Knew that he did wrong, as I said. Callum really looking to get a move on. It's much faster than Mark right now as they head in towards the hairpin. It's been good around the hairpin. He's gonna Mark defends it on the inside. Oh, it goes a bit wide though. He's gonna get the better exit here. Callum can just tuck in to the slipstream and maybe into turn 1. He could go on the inside here. So we have in 8th Steven, 8 seconds behind Callum. Callum doesn't have enough in him to overtake Mark right now. That is actually, we have actually missed that, but Kick is ahead of Mitch. So that's interesting. Now that puts Kick in a chase for Iggy, but Iggy's on fresher tires. Not many laps though, but what's that? Is Iggy? No. Just looked like Iggy was peeling into the pits for some reason. Florian still hasn't pitted yet, losing a lot of time because of it. He's pitting now actually, so he is, I think, gonna rejoin in last place. Sadly for Florian, but yeah, we'll see here. His brakes doesn't seem to be That hot. He's refueling. That is not. He's gonna make it to the end of the race with that fuel. Yeah, he actually doesn't rejoin in last place. So great stop from him. He's behind Callum and Mark, and Callum hasn't been able to overtake Mark yet. As we look ahead, Iggy has extended his gap to Kick. Looks to be running away with this one. He has the fastest lap as well. Just put in a 56.1. That's a blistering route. We'll see what Kick can do. 56.9. So he's 8 tenths off the pace. I don't think he's got it today, Kick. He's gonna have to wait to the last round here to try and challenge Iggy. Obviously, there's double points for the last round. Iggy's gonna get a bit of a jump start here on Kick coming in to it. Then you can see the race leader and the championship leader, Iggy from Molecule Racing Team, is now heading into the hairpin. It's been real consistent today so far. We have Callum not able to overtake Mark as of yet. Goes, oh, that's too wide from Callum, and that's a lot of damage. And Callum just ruined his chances here, I think. Yep, there goes Florian. Callum just pushes that curb and just goes a bit wide. That's Mitch actually pitting now from his soft tires, putting on a new set. It's got 50% of fuel. Might actually have put on too much in that tank. We have Mark pitting as well, and he's now last, and that's a lot of smoke coming from those brakes. That's not good. I wonder if that's like the just have to wait and see. Iggy 5.1 ahead of Kick. He's got it in the bag today, I think. Looks like it. Not putting in fastest laps anymore though. Iggy puts no Kick. Sorry, he's putting in 56.5, and Iggy did a 56.5 as well. So very even pace here between the two of them. Looks like Iggy is just a slight bit faster. Matthew doing a great job here in fourth, trying to chase down Mitch, who's obviously on better tires than Matthew. Steven in 7th, and 8th is Mark. Oh, and that's Callum White again. Callum is really struggling right now. Yeah, my replays doesn't work. That's a bit annoying. Anyways, let's see what it did. Have 56.6 and Kick did have 56.9 last time around. Mitch 56.2. It's catching, but 6 minutes to go, almost 7 actually. 30 seconds behind. If Kick doesn't mess up real bad, I think Kick's got that second place today. Hawkins is putting in 57s, so he's losing time to Mitch. And I don't think Florian is gaining time either. So right now the field is pretty spread out right now. So Callum is pushing that corner a lot, going almost cutting. That's Florian. What is Florian doing? He's just let Callum through for some reason. What's happened to Florian? He's had some damage on the front. Has he crashed then? Because his front is blinking right down on the screen. He's not gonna pit, but that's not great because it's gonna affect him. As now Steven is right up behind, looking on the inside of Florian. Side by side they go into turn 1. Great job from Steven. Goes down the inside. Florian doesn't have an answer, and Steven is now up into 6th place. Oh god. Iggy is leading this race by 6 seconds ahead of Kick. Then Mitch, then come Hawkins, 5th Callum Krebs, 6th Steven. Oh, and there's Florian. I think there was contact there because Steven was very wide as they go on the straight now. Gaining time. Might actually be fuel saving here, Florian, because he's not really catching up too much. Subaru versus the Atenza. Matthew. Comes Callum. Oh, and there's a car off. That's Steven. Steven's had some contact with someone. Can't view the replays though. But obviously, probably had some contact with Florian. They have been battling a lot, and this is actually let Mark catch up with them. It's a lot of damage on that Subaru. Looks actually now like Iggy, with 4 minutes to go, is catching up the lap cars. He's putting in 56. Let's see what he does this lap. 56.7s, and the last car is doing 57.3. So I don't think it's gonna be enough today to lap someone. We're gonna have the grid finishing on the lead lap. Hawkins in 4th. Callum in 5th. Looking right now at Florian. I guess we'll just take a look at Iggy's POV from the cockpit view this lap. Our race leader here. So real fast left and right here. Have to be daring to go flat out for here. This is obviously a very quick lap here around the circuit. So we're actually gonna now have a look at I think that is Mark following close behind Steven. We're gonna have around 2 laps to go, 2 or 3. Take a look at this Mitsubishi. And I can't, what? Okay, so obviously Steven has made a mistake, or he's been, they've crashed, because Mark is up into 7th. He's now chasing down Florian. Mark's actually put in a 56.4. That's a great lap from him actually. In 6th we have Florian, yeah, putting in 57s. Mark is really catching him up. Not gonna be too many, but oh, there's a car that spun, and that corner is really catching some drivers out today. It's Florian now that's had major contact, and Steven is gonna go through. You just get that's someone in the pit actually. That's Hawkins exiting the pits now. See how close is Callum gonna be? Callum is ahead right now. Callum on much worse tires though. Oh, wait. Oh, Hawkins actually hasn't changed tires. He's just okay. Put on a bit of fuel. But anyway, we actually have people finishing, and I actually missed that. But Iggy is your race winner today. Second comes Kick Gudemans, losing some points today to Iggy. Third, exiting the hairpin right now, it's Mitch. Great job. He's gonna take third today. Finishes on the podium. In 4th is Callum. He's done a great job today. Obviously he's had some bad luck today with crashing, but he's pulled it through. Never give up, they say in motorsport, as he comes in 4th and Matthew in 5th. In 6th, rounding out right now what's going to be the final race results, it's going to be Mark coming across the line to take 6 points. That is, I think, yeah. Oh wait, it's a no, 4 points is. Jesus. Yeah, so that is it today. Race results, I can run you through it. Iggy on the top step of the podium wins here in Sardegna road track C. Kick Gudemans losing some points. In 2nd, Mitch in 3rd, rounding out the podium. Callum Cripps in 4th, 5th Matthew Hawkins, 6th Mark, 7th Steven, 8th a Florian, and 9th Waze, who got a disconnection at the start. So yeah, that's the stream done. That's the race done. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week for the season finale.